TV station. A honum ne this adult content in the free. A honor, that's where the kids and these children no omunya access to this content and before they even progress to go to this adult content website. So if he wants to tackle the thing, I'm sure saying that the first place will be the TV stations. What are the kind of content that they shoot during the day? During the active periods, and in him say children will be available at home. So we tackle this content, Then the radio stations too. What do they preach on the radio stations? Because and no be a radio station, bro. I see Adobe Honum. I say fa and son of wakwa ye juma. And a bema de unya matcha, meaning say a mema na yin footballers there, but they'll be telling you say unya matcha,
represent all the brotherhood.
What I say. So if you go and then
back in the days, a teacher could punish you by just telling you go and sit in between two girls. And that's enough of a punishment. And the vice versa. But these days, Ukati will be say, hey, go and sit between these girls. These days, people don't even go to the site. Because Oko X, O Felipe 1-2, a biaba. Oko a Facebook, a honor. Snapchat crowd, people use it to promote their products. When they are selling something, they will just post the items and then they will add such materials. Last and one. Not forgetting friends and Telegram. Telegram, the wholesale. Welcome to Mogul Talks. Danny,
bro.
Charlie, what's up?
Boy, I do. You been there?
Me
share more painful.
Charlie. Honorable San 20 more. Honorable Sam George.
Hey, I didn't. Is what I did.
What's it?
Debut.
Charlie, what you go?
Boy, my information. What you go? My info.
My already been sharing. Okay, so City FM posted.
City FM
on X.
Okay.
Minister for Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation, Samuel Nate George, has proposed a policy requiring individuals to present a national ID card or driver's license before accessing pornographic websites as part of efforts to protect minors online. Speaking at the 4th Interparliamentary Conference on Family, Values and Sovereignty, he called for stronger safeguards against harmful online influences. Very na honorable Kokai.
Charlie, we didn't annoy you.
Charlie.
I'm at you on the yes, because me, I'm sure we did. And yet, source now could see now. I would have strongly doubted.
You know it's credible.
Yes, I would have strongly doubted it.
You don't take it from me. I have the actual video, so let's watch the video.
Oh, it's a video.
Let's watch the actual video.
Your Excellencies, it's important that we understand the danger that we face with pornography. And I keep saying that, look, we don't need to rewrite the script. Today in the United Kingdom, for you to access a pornographic website, you need to put your driver's license for them to be able to determine that you are 18 years. Ask yourself why they are doing that. Because they've seen the danger and the damage that pornography and over-sexualization have done to a generation of young UK citizens. And that's why for us, we believe that in Ghana here, and we're working with going to cabinet on that, to make sure that before you access any X-rated site, you must put either your driver's license or your national ID card, so that we know who you are and who is going to that site, to prevent children from being exposed to such content. This is the real threat. Because when a child is over-sexualized at an early age, it affects their development, it affects their thinking, it affects even their morality and their values and their standards. And the only way to break a people is to go after the children. Because when the children are destroyed and damaged, that culture, that culturalization gets damaged. The fight against Africa is not against those of us sitting in this room. We are a lost case. The fight is against our children. And that's why when myself and my colleagues in Ghana introduced the Family Values Bill, one of our key arguments has been that we're fighting for the innocence of Ghanaian children, because our children must be protected and safe. We were protected by our parents in an African family setting. We must do same for our children and grandchildren.
Boy, I didn't hear serious.
Very, very critical.
Yes, because from what Honorable is saying, it means they've been receiving complaints from parents.
Yeah, sure.
Say most of their wards are getting addicted to this adult content in.
Yeah, sure.
Which is not bad. It's not, yes, I think the movie is good. But my candid opinion is maybe I think he has skipped some stages and I'll tackle from the top.
Yeah, because straight to Ghana card there.
Yes, me when he say basically the primary source of this adult content, it will fear.
Yeah,
The
sure.
primary source, a traditional media,
Yeah.
radio station, TV station. A honum ne this adult content in the free. A hona, that's where the kids and these children omunya access to this content and before they even progress to go to this adult content website. So if he wants to tackle the thing, I'm sure saying the first place will be the TV stations. What are the kind of content that they shoot during the day? During the active periods, and in him say children will be available at home. So we tackle this content, Then the radio stations too. What do they preach on the radio stations? Because and no be a radio station, bro. I see a drobi honum. I say fa and sana wakwa ye juma.
Charlie.
And a bema de unya matcha. Meaning say a mema na ye footballers there, but they will be telling you say unya matcha, ujina mema
represent all the brotherhood.
What I said.
Yeah.
So if you go and then you do 10 minutes, 20 minutes, you have not done enough. So if all these things are being done in active day periods, the children are going to be available. You see, it's going to draw their attention. Now if you want to say, what's going on? What is these people talking about?
Sure.
So this will cause them to go to this adult content website,
Yeah.
No matter share the cry.
Adding to what you just said, traditional media, the kind FM stations, TV stations now.
Yeah.
Information centers also count.
Yes, very good.
Once those ones there.
Omo hard dream
to. We want come in Nyane,
what is it?
Charlie.
So
the kind of aphrodisiac and so the kids, they will be hearing this continuously, so they will find out.
Yes.
What I say. I feel like some of these things, they don't need to advertise it like that.
Yes.
Well, because those who really need them, they know how to get them.
Yes.
I say, I'm going to come and now, but so you say, yeah, and now I am say, so that one too is very, very concerning.
Yes.
Very, very concerning.
Yeah.
And then again, the Ghana card issue,
yeah.
He cited, said, in the UK,
yes,
they are doing that there.
I think it's not only the UK. We have other countries.
They are advanced countries,
Yeah. Almost rolling out this policy so that we prevent the younger generation from being addicted to this adult content anyway.
Yeah. So that one, I beg to differ. Like in our system, Charlie.
Ghana card, no.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Say what I'm thinking is, I think he could have used the age. Say before you can be able to access this adult content, they can use your age to check whether say maybe I 18, unyandu 18. Maybe you are below 10, you are below 12, so you can't be able to access this.
Yeah, content. That's the actual issue.
Yes.
But or you see Ghana card or driver's license is a problem because the essence of we using for instance, driver's license and as ID card.
Yes.
It's just for them to know say indeed you are 18 and above.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. But then on say even sites any adult sites now. Some of them, even YouTube, they have that thing.
Okay.
They have YouTube for kids. And some of these Snapchat near the other. Sometimes if you want to access and now creating them now, they ask your age near the other.
Okay.
So they know people are lying. But you didn't throw.
Yeah, so that they can
13 years, but was Snapchat account.
Yes.
Can key in or actual age? Sometimes they know the content that they will let you see.
Yeah.
But they didn't throw. So I'm some separated the boys from the men.
So
that's the actual thing. But what you see Ghana card no.
But say because the Ghana card is also the metrics of you so a bemana to me I check it. Say this information that the person is giving is credible.
Yeah.
Because without the Ghana card or the driver's license, because now the Ghana card is an international card.
Yeah.
We use it almost everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've linked it with our health insurance and everything. So and then a who say information, the correct date of birth now is the right one. Yeah. So I'm thinking, say, it's just for verification purposes.
Yeah.
But then that brings us to another issue of privacy.
Privacy.
Yes.
Data privacy.
Data privacy.
Yeah.
Because there can be a breach where this Ghana card details, net driver's license, where is it going?
Yeah.
Who is going to store them? Which database is going to keep all this?
For all you know, what the I must say, Ghana Association of Adult Movies Watchers and the visa.
You look at it, yes. So
So
now that is also another concern, because
yeah, sure.
we don't know where the database is going to be,
Yeah.
and where our data is going to be. Because if you are taking somebody's Ghana card details, their driver's license, for accessing a content on the internet, we should feel some sort of assurance that this data that you are taking, there's not going to be any leakage for anybody to be able to know, say, oh, this person got access to this,
Yeah,
or
sure.
this person visited this website.
Yeah, sure.
And also another thing is, it's going to prevent others from accessing, because people will naturally feel, say,
One funny thing is the truth is what he's doing, or the steps he wants to take.
Yes.
It's very valid.
Okay.
But then it can't control it 100%.
okay, yes,
You
that's
get my
very
point?
true.
Because currently, let's take social media for instance.
Uh-huh.
Back in the days,
Yeah.
someone could tell you, say, I've not watched some of these adult movies before.
Yeah.
And some of them, mostly, they are saying the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because those days, now internet,
Accessible, yeah.
phones.
Now, how many people were using mobile phones?
Yeah, and obi obehwe bi what means say no. What try but these days,
Yes.
if you go to
On your doorstep.
oko a year friend is saying X. O Philippe 1 2 no that one.
That's what I
So these days,
I remember I complained to my guy.
Yeah.
Charlie, me, I this thing, everybody knows me. Obi oni me be any say me there. So what I say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but only obi to one then you flip, and then this thing
Wow.
will just come in your feed.
so site nangasan these days people don't even go to the site.
Yeah.
Yeah, because oko X o Philippe 1 2 ebiaba. Oko Facebook
Honum.
Snapchat crowd, people use it to promote their products. When they are selling something, they will just post the items and then they will add such materials.
Yeah.
Last and one. So
Say
post
where
it to
onim say,
Obe
ama
boss
for
wa
no
kobe. So Snapchat koso honum. Even we have WhatsApp groups
Omo drop
they
videos.
share
Oh.
those content there.
Yeah, so
Not forgetting friends and Telegram. Telegram the wholesale. But then you can get it 80 cry.
So-
That's what I say. So it's a step in the right direction. I know say maybe they will start tackling those aspects too, but
Yeah.
or tackle official side for those things. You know.
So,
That's
okay.
what I feel.
because and another thing is because if we are going to tackle this, we talked about the traditional media.
Yeah.
Now we are talking about the social media too.
Yeah.
Because this social media now is the new media.
Yeah.
People don't even often watch the TV as much as now they do with their social media. So if you are going to roll out this policy, then it's going to be very huge, because we have to look at the technical challenges and then the complexity in this. Because now it means we are going to control the social media of individuals. So
Yeah.
people will not be able to access things that they were able to access earlier.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, and this will also bring something about the liberty, because the human rights people will come in. They will come in with the policy that you are infringing on the rights of other people, because this whole thing is not simple as that.
Yeah, but you see, you have your right to post whatever you want to post.
Yes.
But then there are limits.
Yeah.
These days, I feel like X say, I don't know those in different countries and how their X operate. But yeah, they say, so my human yama. Elon Musk be so muno. I say, see, Charlie, o Philippe 1 2. They say X, and your news fan was all kind of honor. That place is not safe anymore.
Yes.
Who are honor Philippe 1 2. Who be all.
Yeah.
And then for this adult content, you don't need to do much to get addicted to that content. On say adwene nangasa na money there. Go here 1 2 1 2 you end up
Getting-
watching it. And because people watch those content, algorithm to be say so people are interested.
Yeah, so
you
you just be
follow the
popping-
person now, you'll be seeing it on your wall.
Yeah.
TikTok, for instance.
Yeah.
In TikTok app, they have STEM session there.
Yeah.
And then we have the normal trending yaman.
Okay.
But we can say, oh, no, we are coming maths, almost over maths, almost you say tech,
Yeah.
exam. Oh, no, people don't go there.
They don't go. No, I said they don't know.
They know, but hono. The same apple.
I sure they know.
Because you are crowd, no, Philip
Are you sure they know?
Yeah, where they don't. So I'm trying to say, for these adult content, you don't need to do much to even get addicted. For you know, here 1 2 1 2 1 2, because some of these things, will get you addicted.
Because
but
from Honorable's video, if you look at what he was saying, it's not like he's the one who is even trying to initiate it.
Yeah.
It's complaints that they've been receiving from parents.
Sure.
Parents are complaining, say,
Sure.
now the new generation, they are becoming so addicted to this.
Yeah.
And becoming addicted to this adult content, Charlie, is very draining.
Yeah.
Yes, because if you look at the experiences that people have shared, people who were addicted and now they are no more addicted. The experiences that they've shared from their addiction experience now, Charlie, it's not easy because they're saying you become so addicted to the point that you wake up and you cannot even stay focused on the thing that you're doing. One thing, 1, 2, 3, then you just want to go back and then go and watch the content.
Yeah.
You can't even stay focused and even steady.
Yeah.
It affects your studies. You can't stay focused in your workplace, and you don't even pay attention to if you are in a relationship or you're having a partner. You don't even pay attention to the person because for all you realize, you just watch, you feel okay, so you don't find the need of speaking to your partner or anything like that. So I think what Honorable is doing is very good,
Yeah,
but
it's very good.
there are several aspects that he also needs to tackle.
Just like you mentioned, traditional media one. Yeah. And then the social media too.
Yes, very
and then again, the third one, let's also talk about education. Sex education.
Okay,
this is a wake-up call to parents, guardians, elder siblings, schools, and even religious bodies.
But all our culture permitters because
because this one, I'm sure the honorable can do this. This one is
I'm saying all our culture permitters because the moment as a teacher you stand up to go and speak about sex, the culture automatically labels you to. You see, it gives you a label.
You see, times are changing.
Yeah.
Back in the days,
a
teacher could punish you by just telling you go and sit in between two girls.
Yeah.
And that's enough of a punishment.
Yeah.
And the vice versa.
Yeah.
But these days, okay, you say, hey, go and sit between these girls. So we say jump alcohol. You see that thing. So times are changing.
Yeah.
So there should be proper sex education.
Yeah.
Because if you hide it from the kids, they will find out.
They will definitely go and find out.
When they find out, they will let you know. They will be doing things low key.
And before you realize,
if you make things open to them, advise them, give them enough reasons that they should stay away from that. I know some people will pay heed. You know what they are to academy.
A lot of people get involved in this because they have no knowledge of it. It's just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
They also want to go and experience it and see what they've been hearing or how it feels like.
That's why they call it Bronsam cartoons. Bronsam cartoons. So I cried you cartoons.
Yeah.
And you know Bronsam the end you want obey nice. What you say? So coming back to the parents and guardians. Younger sibling be near the other now a parent to your guardian. You see nkranobia phones, tablets near the other. Well, parental control is settings and some year also. And don't just do that. Now it's a crani no or back coming across some of them because on the phones could be outside. What you say?
That's the problem.
Educate them. Because you have to educate them. And you say while look in the phones don't give access to those sites and educate them, let them know why you are doing that. What you say? Bimo or Metiasi.
Okay.
Essence say we kind of not too cry because if you keep quiet or you try to hide it, they will find out. When they find out, you might not like the results.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
What you're saying is very true.
We are not here to moralize anything on anyone.
I said that one day. We can't tell what
there is a reason why they call it adult
content.
You're not here to moralize it. Say and I say yeah. Morally, I will say but legally, they are not saying it's not good.
Yeah.
But it's not for kids.
Out of willingness.
It's not for kids. Yeah. Kids now fighting for say omunya access to.
But what about the adults too who get addicted to this content?
That one, you are grown.
Some of these people,
consequences.
No. I understand your point that they are grown. Now they are responsible for their actions and all that. But there are a lot of people who, when they get exposed to this, they become so addicted that even though they are grown, they are not able to control themselves.
Yeah, sure.
And if as a nation we get our youthful people, not to say the children, we get our youth falling in love with this adult content, I think it affects the growth of the nation. Yeah. So in as much as you are considering the case also, I think we must also focus on the youth because the youth are the new generation. They are the future leaders of the nation. So we must not focus only on the case also. I think we must also focus on the youth because in as much as you are saying the thing is affecting kids, it's also affecting the youth.
Yeah, sure.
Me, madam Fubi actually. I don't know, Edinia.
So youth no. Focus no more, but it's not that much because like maybe what do no. And
the thing is,
if you educate them, it's fine.
Yeah.
But the main targeting because omoba.
Yeah.
What you say? Obi when you know, oko hwehwe to so na addicted enye.
Yeah.
But then Esi ana ye man the chance or person okɔ a ye person hu se wanyini ye be man the chance amana kɔhwɛ. But ya say ha but nkra ne de who instill in them say usua.
Okay.
What ya say this content are for adults. Say now be mo beti ase.
But the thing is, you see, these contents are for adults. No? That's where the issue is. Because you know, you see, you don't have to tell somebody say, "I'm fine, I'm kusi jam." Because if any name so or the nina kusi me beshino.
That's the system.
Say what I say.
That's the system.
But I didn't know what I say. We ain't paying for it. Or I didn't think I ain't paying for it. You see, that's where the curiosity comes in.
Yeah.
The entire what I say, I ain't paying for it. And also another thing that we were talking about, just talking about the youth and then other things, you know. Another thing that we should consider is also stigmatization. People are not able to even open up and talk about their battles against this adult content.
Yeah.
Yes, some people they are secretly battling this adult content addiction, but they are not able to open up because the moment you open up, hey, Charlie, also shebi.
I said the education.
Yeah.
What I say, idea who say na open up like I'm crying. You know how to psych them.
The problem is not opening up. It's about the person who you are opening up to. Okay?
Yeah,
so the people must also be able to receive the message, and then help the person get out of the addiction.
So,
but you open up to certain people, and before you realize, your news is out.
Yeah, but until I'm saying, and you paying for lie. Accra, I won't say a fetty or yini. Sane man when you adolescent level. So on Sane man. Try to talk to them because definitely they will know.
Yeah, they will know. Definitely.
So try to talk to them. Let them know say Sane man way and young crowd here. Say. And then you be young crab ya umbeti a pay heed. What I say. Even if they get influenced by others crana. Because you are open to them, they will feel free to talk to you.
Yeah, they know about it already.
But if I say elder brother and our parent, now when Sane man dear, I call who are my country in Chile. And then number 4, and I'm penning bonny be on Sane man or more. Said the American, even penning for will come to my tobacco. Yes, Slotin, among Crahe. What you say. So this is not solving it completely, but then it's a step in the right direction. So
adding to what you are saying, I think they must also try to incorporate the sex education that you said. In the syllabus of the junior high school and the upper primary. I think it will help guide them a bit so that they will get to know more about sex and then how they can be able to deal with their sexual desires and this addiction.
The education is very, very vital. Because those days no one can want them cry. You know, let's be very low key, but if you open up a lot of the children, baby don't be stubborn. But a lot of the children, no, they'll be
now even with we cry by just honorable. He just read it. You look at the reactions under the video that you just shared. No, Charlie, the reaction.
This reminds me. He came to tweet something.
Because you look at the reaction, Charlie, boys are wild.
What's him?
They are going for his head.
He came to tweet something. He says, it looks like people they watch the thing pow. The calls, tweets, and messages are really serious. If you are 18 plus, that's your choice.
Okay. Yeah, just like you are saying.
But we must ensure we make it difficult for children to be exposed to X-rated content freely online.
Yeah.
I promise we are not interested in publishing names.
Okay, so now
they are not interested in publishing names. And then looks like that be what the tension boys fire. As for the ladies, seems like they don't even care. Remove. Hey, move the boys.
Yeah. Oh, they say the tension boys because if you look at the comments in the video that you shared, Charlie, a lot of the boys are very tensioned. Yes, and just like you were saying, making it very difficult for the children to be able to access this content. That's what we are looking for, and I think it's a step in the right direction, and it will help guide the next generation for the good of our nation.
So, we trying to conclude, what he said, we all agree it's a step in the right direction.
I think it's a step. But my only problem with it is how we are going to implement it. Because if we are looking to tackle all this, Charlie, rolling out this policy is not going to be easy. But just like you said, for God and country. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah. So it's a step in the right direction. So and sanitize social media platforms, traditional media, and then the education too. Education, schools, parents, guardians, other siblings, we should all get involved because even those like the grown-ups that are hooked on some of these things. Most of them, they are not proud of that.
Yeah.
So, when you came on, they say card na movie say Charlie. Because here you are saying from a card them. What sort of is that? So, what do you think about this? Share your thoughts in the comments. Imagine you going to watch something like that and then they ask you to slot in your Ghana card or driver's license. How will you feel? Share your thoughts in the comments.
Charlie, let's hear your.
My name is Mogul and I did this with
Danny Boy, Charlie.
We out.